Okay, welcome to Module 5. We're going to take a look at school funding, and I'm using the CRN 2843 class this time, just in the interest of fairness, as the overview video. So if you open this, there's a PowerPoint that I discuss here in this video, talking about the history of school funding. And then, as usual, you have the response sheet, where you will go through in more detail LCFF, the local control funding formula that is now in place and has been made into law since 2013. We are in the third year of adopting what's going to be an 8-year step to getting this law fully effective. So anyways, you're going to look at some different sites related to LCFF, and I think this is really interesting, and I think you will too, because as most of you are going to be public school teachers or already are, it's probably nice to know where a lot of the money comes from and how it's spent and how they're figuring it out and how they're trying to make it more equitable. So this will also give you some things to think about when you're looking at your district profile project. So you're going to be looking at some sites that will be helpful when you get to that. And also, I included in your checklist here that you will begin looking at your Lit Circle book. I sent you an email that the first discussions were supposed to be due today, but I said I extended that deadline. So I give you guys up until March 13 to post both discussions. And I created a blog here in the Literature Circle assignment folder, where you can upload the link to those discussions. There should be a total of 2. And when you do, please tell me who's in the group, and if it's part 1 or part 2 of your discussion, and of course which book you're reading. I know I can find that elsewhere, but it'd be easier if it was just all in one place. This also gives you information about the assignment itself and the paper you're going to write from it, plus there's a sample paper here. So make sure you take some time to take a look at that, because this will be due March 21st, the week we get back from spring break. And by the way, I'm not assigning anything new over the week of March 13th, which is spring break, so you can just work on your project if you need to. Okay, I just want to remind you too that as you're reading your Lit Circle book, make sure you are taking notes about the learning theories, because remember, you're picking 2 learning theories to discuss in relationship to your book. So I think this one's pretty straightforward. Of course, if you have any questions, let me know. But I think it's interesting to dig around some of these sites and get some different information and get familiar with them as you go into your new career.